Now, let me ask you this question. Would you like to live in a world with no free will? Where you have no choice at all. It's determined for you what you're going to do. You've got to cheer for the Saskatchewan Rough Riders. And let me ask you the question. Would you want to live in a world where God was constantly overruling your free will? Now, I found that when I ask that question, most people say no. Well, I want God to overrule other people's free will, not mine. I want him to leave me alone. I want to be able to do my own thing. I want God to stop that guy from doing bad. That's typically the response. Now, let me ask you this question. If you think God should use his will to overrule people's wills, think of the potential scenario in your life. Let's say you hate going to church. And even worse, putting money on the offering plate. Well, one Sunday morning, you wake up, and all of a sudden, you find yourself being pushed out of bed towards the closet. You find yourself taking out your Sunday go-to-meeting clothes. You're putting them on. You find yourself being pushed out into the car, and you're being forced to go to church. And then when you get there, no matter how much you complain, you are told you are going. And once you get to church, you're pushed out of the car and into the building and onto the church pew, and then your eyes and ears are forced to listen to this amazing sermon, or sometimes not so amazing, depending on the day. And then when the offering plate is passed around, you are shocked to find your hand going to your wallet. You find yourself pulling out a couple of crisp $100 bills and putting them on the offering plate. I would suggest that's not an option most people would probably want. Probably not.